This is an example of a dog that looks fine on the top, but in fact has severe matting at skin level. When you try and part the fur, you can't actually part the fur and see the skin. There's just one big, massive clump of mat there. And the only way to get that out is with a surgical blade. And even then, it's really dangerous because you're going in blind. As you part the fur, you can't find a point of entry to go in with your blades. And the skin's very delicate. You can easily slice the skin open. There's no safe point of entry there, so it needs to be done by a skilled, experienced, qualified professional who knows what they're doing. It's such a dangerous job. I think if you knew how dangerous this was, you'd bring your dogs more often to be groomed and wouldn't leave it so long. So in order to part the fur, get the surgical blade in, you have to find a point of entry. Don't try that at home. I'm just telling you what I've had to do. Do not attempt that. I've found a point of entry there, and I don't know if you can start to see, I've found a little bit of skin there, and I've got to start hacking at that and hacking at that and hacking at that really slowly now in order not to catch that skin. That's really tight against that skin. This is one small area that's come off. I say a small area, it's actually a large area, but the dog was full of it, and it's just in one big clump. You can't brush that out. It has to be cut out. It's really tight against the dog's skin. It's obviously it's going to make your dog uncomfortable, and you are going to restrict movement and air to your skin. It's unhygienic and all of that goes along with it. But it's the danger of this job. You have to understand how dangerous this job is for your dog. This dog was a compliant dog. Had it not have been, would have been even more dangerous. You might not have even been able to have done it. Can you imagine if the dog was biting or bouncing around? So easy to slice these dogs open when you've got matting like this. If you've got curly coats, they need to be done every 6 to 8 weeks. 8 weeks max. 8 weeks is really stretching it. Your puppies need to be done as soon as they have their first lot of puppy injections. It's usually around 10 to 12 weeks. Don't leave it any longer than that. Don't start leaving it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months before your dog is first groomed, because then you're just looking at tight mats, and then not only are you dealing with mats, you're dealing with a dog that's got no experience on the table, and that is so dangerous. You're expecting your dog to stand still while the most dangerous thing is performed on your dog, and yet it's never had the experience of being on a table before. So important. Get your dogs done early and get them done regular and prevent this. This is really dangerous. I've got to keep repeating myself because no one's listening.